Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Uh, it's not gonna be a very long video, but you know, this week is is a year for me for the chemotherapy that I started doing chemo. So a whole year has passed by. You know what I mean? And I still feel healthy. I feel pretty fucking good right now. Good enough to go back to work. Which I explained in another video that I'll be going back to work a couple weeks. But you know, I think it has to do a lot. The way that I got through this year is because of my friends and some of my family members. You know what I mean? Um, I have some really good friends, and I met a lot of people along this year, going through the chemo and having cancer and all that shit. I've met a lot of people that I became friends with that are going through the same shit that I'm going through. Um, and it's because of them. It's partly because of them, that I've made it through this year. Emotionally and financially. You know what I mean? And to strangers too that I don't even know. But like I said, because of good friends. You know what I mean? I can't mention every single one of my friends. I have a lot of them. You know what I mean? Some are more like family to me than friends. But a lot of people have had my back this year, have stood by my side this whole year, and I'm not talking about family members, I'm talking about friends, and people that I have met during this year, you know, have supported me. And it helped me. It helped me out to stay strong during this whole situation. You know what I mean? Um, just them coming by, hanging out here with me, calling me, texting me, you know, um, I mean, it's just too many people for me to sit down and mention, but I'll mention some of them, you know what I mean? But there's just so many people, you know what I mean, that have supported me this whole year. Um, like my boy Raul, the Vanilla Gorilla, BB, Archie, Ruben, Nate and Matt, um, my boy Stamper. Um, Actually, he called me this morning. You know, he called me at least once a month. He doesn't bother me all the time, but he called me once a month. Hey, how you doing? You need anything? You need something? Let me know. I never tell me I need to. Nah, just I'm good. I'm okay. And all right, just want to make sure you're all right. But I always get calls from that guy. You know what I mean? So there's just so many people though. You know what I mean that have supported me over this whole year, that helped me to get through what it is I'm going through. And so you know, I thank them for that, for sticking by me. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of weird, that there's other people who I won't mention that have completely walked away. You know what I mean? I would never think that would do that, but have completely just wiped their hands of me. You know what I mean? And just walked away. And but my friends have stuck around, and so I appreciate that. I appreciate all my friends that have been here, that swing through here, that call me, that text me. They ain't got to call me and text me every day, but they call me and text me. Lou Dog's another one. Lou Dog will text me almost every single day. You know what I mean? Um, Recently, Big Chuko's been texting me, like once a week, and just looking out for me, see how I'm doing, see if I need anything. Um, and yeah, strangers, he hit me up on Instagram constantly and check in on me, ask me if I need anything. You know what I mean? So it's because of my friends and even strangers that have helped me to to survive this whole year, me and my wife. So, to all you guys that have looked out for me and have helped me out, I appreciate it. I thank you guys. Um, Here we go, start another year, and start another year with a whole different chemo regimen, and we'll see how this one goes. I'm not worried about it. We continue to do what we do. Um, See what the outcome is. It is what it is. We'll see what the outcome is. Fuck it. But the thing is, I know that I still have all these people that got my back that are supportive of me. You know what I mean? And good thing for me, I get to go back to work and I get to start making money again. And so I'm happy about that. Here we start a whole new year, new chemo regimen, going back to work, making money. I feel healthy, but I just want people to, yeah, like I try to burp and I can't burp. I just want people to understand that, it's not over. It's not over yet. You know, um, just because you see me, I look normal and shit, it's not over. It's not over yet. You know what I mean? I still got a fucking lot to fight, but I'm ready for it. You know what I mean? I went through this whole year and dealt with it, and I still got a lot left, a lot more. There's a lot. There's just a lot more fucking fighting me still. You know what I mean? So I'm not worried about that shit. Um, but yeah, it's because my friends are the biggest supporters of me, and not just them though, but my father, um, he's been there since the fucking beginning of this whole thing. You know what I mean? And so he's another one that's like, my, my one of my biggest supporters is my father. My mother, she texts me all the time. My brother, you know what I mean? Me and my brother go back and forth almost every single day. Um, but and then my wife, you know, um, I guess out of everybody, yeah, out of everybody, she's got to be the biggest supporter, and she's been the strongest one out of all of them. You know what I mean? So it's because of all these people that it keeps me strong. It keeps me in the fucking fight. You know what I mean? Like I said before, I do it for my wife, but also my friends, my father, my mother, my brother, um, shit, even Mr. fucking Bradley. You know what I mean? It's these people that keep me like I gotta I gotta focus on this shit. You know what I mean? I gotta keep on fucking going. It's easy. It's easy to quit. It's easy to quit and just give and say, "Fuck it, I ain't doing it." You know what I mean? But when you have a fucking huge support system behind you, it's like you got to keep on going. You know what I mean? You can't just fucking give up. So here we are, starting a whole new year, new medications, going back to work. Certain things. I mean, as far as work goes and financial shit, that's starting to. It's looking like it's gonna start. You know, looking up. You know, um, as far as the cancer and the treatments and all that shit, I don't know where that's going. None of us do. Hopefully, hopefully, something good happens. Um, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the fucking future holds as far as that goes. You know what I mean? But I feel like I don't know. I feel like really fucking strong now. You know what I mean? But then again, I've never really felt like I've had cancer. I don't know. I just never felt. Yeah, of course I feel tired, but um, I think it's just worse for other people. I don't know why it hasn't been so bad for me, especially having the kind of cancer that I have. Um, but it has not been for me what it is for other people. You know what I mean? But that doesn't, that like I said, because yesterday I find out that my fucking friend's brother died from a few months ago. Same shit that I have, same cancer that I have, and he only lasted like 6 months, 7 months, whatever it was. And but here I am, you know, still fucking fighting, feeling strong as ever, ready to go back to work. You I don't know why it hasn't taken a toll on me like it has on other people. But even though I was sick all the time and shit like that, I'll still be fighting it for my wife. So, anyways, all I really gotta say is, thank you to my friends and the family members that have been here, that have supported me through this year, and that are continuing to support me and being here, that have allowed me to, like my wife said, like my stepson to my wife, that have allowed me to deal with things the way that I want to deal with them. You understand? Not the way that you want me to deal with them. It's my life. I'm the one dealing with the cancer. So I got to deal with the way that I want to deal with it. It makes me feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Not deal with it the way that you want me to deal with it. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that people that don't don't overstep their boundaries and say, hey, if this is what Mike wants to do, then that's what Mike's gonna do. Let him do what he wants to do. It's his life. Because shit, I could be coming to the end of my life. So let me live it the way that I want to live it. Let me deal with this situation the way that I want to deal with it. It's not your life to decide. It's mine. You Other people, they don't understand that. They don't understand that, and some people have taken it personal. Some people have taken me having cancer personal, and uh, um, completely, wipe their hands on me, and that's okay. That's okay because I was born alone and I'll die alone. You understand? It does not; those things don't. I don't let that shit bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. Uh, I say like this: as long as I got my wife and the good friends that I have, and the good family members that I have that are still right here after this whole year has gone by, that's all I need. For people that don't want to be here, if you're not here now, don't be here in the end. You know what I mean? Don't show up at the end. If you're here now, don't show up at the end. I don't want that shit. You know what I mean? I'm 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 content with what I have, the people that I have. You know what I mean? So with that being said, thank you to my friends who have been here supporting me, whether you helped out financially or you just been here hanging out with me. You helped me to make memories. That's all that fucking matters. You know what I mean? Same thing with my father, my brother, my mother, and especially my wife. She's the most important thing. Um, Other than that, I don't give a shit. I don't care. Uh, Thank you guys for for helping me and my wife to get through this year. So again, it's just the new year. Start off working this year again, and try and stack up some cash. Um, I don't know. Maybe like in 4 or 5 months from now, go buy a new car or something. That's kind of like something that I've been planning. I want to do is buy my wife a new car, and get rid of one of the other cars I have. But we'll see. You know what I mean? Hopefully, everything stays the same as far as the treatments go, and I still feel, the way that I feel, healthy, and hopefully it starts to work. If it doesn't, we got to switch it up, go to another medication. But as of right now, everything's looking good. I mean, I don't know if it's helping. The new medication, I don't know if it's helping. I won't know until maybe February. I think in February I do another scan and I'll find out if this new medication is doing anything. But um, I feel healthy, so we'll see what happens. But thank you guys. Thank you, to my friends, um, the fucking people I don't know personally, Mr. Bradley, my mom, my dad, my brother, um, especially my wife though, because out of everybody else that I mentioned, she's here with me. She's right here with me, going through the shit with me. You know what I mean? She has to watch me when I don't feel well. She has to be there with me at night when I'm having some kind of issue with my legs and shit like that. You know what I mean? Or whatever it is I'm going through. She's the one that's here. Um, and even to her her employer, her employer, Dr. Park, for looking out for me. You know what I mean? People have looked out for me. They don't have to, but they have. And it's a lot of people. It's a lot of fucking people. So if anybody out there saying that I'm this and this and that, or I'm a fucked up person, I'll say you're a fucking liar because there's just so many people out there that support me, that have my back. You know what I mean? That looked out for me and are continuously looking out for me, and I appreciate it. So we'll start this whole year and see what goes on. See what happens for the rest of this year. But thank you guys. Thank you guys for supporting me, for my friends for supporting me, my family, and my wife for supporting me and being here and having my back through this whole year. We started all over again though. And I know most likely all the people that I mentioned will be here next January. Because I plan on being here next fucking January. You know what I mean? So thank you guys. Thank you for all the support you guys have given me. Um, for all the support you've given my wife. I appreciate it. And we're gonna start this whole fucking year off on a positive note, and and see where it takes us from here. So again, thank you guys. I appreciate it.